So first things first, I need to... Actually, no, I'll do all the equipment stuff later. Let me actually get to the end. Get out of here. Oh man, look at all the damage I'm doing. 74 hits to these skeletons. Jesus. Yeah, and I know I'm talking about like the voice acting a lot for the game, but that's kind of what makes or breaks Symphony for me. And like, don't get me wrong, it's like the PSP version has good voice talent, but like I said, it's like really doesn't work well with them. Like freaking like Dracula's played by like voice acted by Patrick Seitz, who's like one of my favorite voice actors. It's freaking Scorpion, for crying out loud. It's Scorpion and Dio Brando. And even I don't like his voice for Dracula. But I think it's just more of the how they writ the new scenes, or how they made the new dialogue. How they written, how they just made them voice the lines. It definitely was more just like they just put them on the booth and just like, oh, hey, just talk, just read your lines. Stop gravity jumping onto the wall. Alright. So come up here. You get a bunch of cool stuff. A bunch of life ups and hearts. And come down here and grab the ghost card. So the ghost is pretty cool because it's like the floating ghost skull that you fight in the clock tower. They basically, it teleports onto the enemy and just does like some small amount of damage. It's nowhere near as strong as the sword, hence why I don't use it. And now we're gonna get her another relic upgrade. Wing smash. Oh, don't touch me! Son of a bitch! Yeah, there's no way around these flea riders. You just have to hope you can get to where you gotta go and not get hit. Jesus. Cool, now we got the power of mist, which allows us to stay in mist form indefinitely. So you just press L1 and you can just stay in mist form and do whatever you need to do. Gotta break that wall for a turkey. Yeah, and the problem I have with the PSP version is with the mist form, you have to hold L1 and R1, and you have to hold them. You can't just press it and stay in mist form. So that's another issue I have with that version. Grab that hard max up. Okay. I'm not gonna go into that room because that's where we fight Richter. I kinda wanna get everything first, then save the game. Now what's a bunch of food? Platinum Mail, which is... Oh, nowhere near as strong as a Spike Breaker. Never mind. Yeah, the Spike Breaker is going to be like the main armor you're going to keep on your person throughout the rest of the game. And I'll explain why very soon. Alrighty. So first things first, we are going to put more McGill on. And we're going to go for the first ending. Oh, you know, let's slap the Holy Mail on so I don't get hurt too badly. It's 1 point less, but it's going to give me the Holy Defense more than the main defense buff.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, we know.
So it is you. But why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
Now you're going misform just to avoid that and fuck him up. Look at that, 90 damage.
Magnificent. But now feel my unbridled wrath.
Mm-hmm. Nice try. Got missed, buddy. Now, sir, die.
It's over, Belmont.
So the war between humans and vampires finally ends here. What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone? My time on this world has come to an end.
Game over, Belmont. Then I'm gonna skip this cutscene. It's just the castle getting destroyed.
Mankind continues to fight, but it is a desperate fight to stay alive. I suppose that he chose a life of warfare, since that was the only way he knew. Like you, Father, he chose a path of destruction. Farewell, land of my birth. Never again will these eyes gaze upon your beauty.
Alright, so that was ending 1. So we kill Richter, the castle got destroyed. And Alucard just reminisced a little bit about just how humans can go down a dark path pretty easily. But that's not the true ending. But now it's time for ending number 2. So for ending number 2, we gotta progress the game a little bit. So now that we got the gold and silver rings, we just gotta go back to the main clock tower in the gallery. It's the big tower we first met Maria. Ow. You know what? Screw you both. Eat fireballs. Oh, that didn't do much. Oh, I didn't even show off the last of the spells. Let me do that real fast. So, Hellfire, which is what you saw me did. It's up, quarter circle forward, and you can change the distance on how far you go. Copies Daddy's move, shoots 3 fireballs from his cape. Dark Metamorphosis is quarter circle, half circle from the top.
Dark Metamorphosis!
It is the lesser version of Soul Still, because how this works is if you cut an enemy that sheds blood, or attack an enemy that sheds blood, and it gets on Alucard, he gets health back for it. It's nowhere near, you're better off using Soul Still, because not every enemy in the game draws blood. Because not every enemy in the game is flesh. Most are just swords, or just bags of bones, or just enchanted suits of armor. And there's another spell, but it involves this sword. It's called Sword Brothers. But I think I have to have the sword usable before I can use that spell, and I don't even know the command. So come down here. Oh, I have to get closer. Alright, 13 rings. Good, don't need to save. And score us some more power-ups. And now we're in a very creepy area, which I low-key do not like. This area is fucking... What area is fun? That music is creepy. Come up here.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be stopped.
I know. Well, here. Take these with you.
Thank you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can see beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best then if you pray for the soul of your friend.
Alright. So we met up with Maria and she gave us the holy glasses, which I can show right now. Lower your defense a little bit, but sees beyond magical curses. Those come into play later. Yeah, so now that I got to this point, I can explain the different versions of this game. So on the PSP and Saturn versions, when we get to this point, we actually have to fight Maria. So as a mini boss fight, you fight her, you beat her, you get your hands on the holy glasses. This version, we skip that fight. She just gives them to us. And also, the Saturn and PSP versions, they have like a bunch of different items. So my holy sword over here, like I said, it's not in the other versions. It's replaced by a weird other demon familiar card. I think it's called the End. It's called the End Demon, and it has like a weird human face on it. Again, I don't know the lore of that one. And there's like another fairy card to get your hands on. but it's in the place of the fairy that we get in the library. So like I said, you get 2 of those cards. Ah, come on, you statue, move. Trying to get back to the castle keep. Yeah, I gotta wait a minute in game time for the statue to move. No, jeez, this is a long ass minute. There we go. And also with the Saturn in the, well, just the Saturn version, because they never got transferred to the other versions of the game. There were 2 additional areas and additional enemies you could fight. So on the Sega Saturn version, which that version in and out of itself wasn't that good, because the Saturn just had not crappy hardware, but just difficult hardware for people to code for companies to code for. So the Saturn version just looked more, the colors looked more dull. They weren't as vibrant, and the picture wasn't as clear. But there were 2 areas, so when we start the game, with the moment that we go to the entrance, if you notice, there's a little trap door. That leads to an area called the Underground Garden. So it was a completely new area that it's like supposed to be like an underground like garden house. You go through that and you fight like this samurai like knight. I think it's called like the Samurai Lord, and that's the boss battle. And then you have another area called the Undead Prison, which I'm in the entrance now. So pretty much the prison area, it would link the lower half of the marble gallery, and it would link you to the bottom half of the underground caverns. So it was just another transitional area. And I'm in the wrong area. I gotta go to the keep. But yeah, if you ever look up the areas, I'll put a time card. Yeah, but pretty much them areas were not done. They were like, the enemy models and just the environments themselves were just kind of buns. But the devs, they put them in anyways against Igarachi's wishes. And which is why those areas were never added into the PSP release or the Requiem versions. And also on top of that, if you beat the game, you can also play as Maria. Yep, she was a fully playable character. Unfortunately, she's not in this version. So no boss fight with her and no playing as her. Alright, now we're going to do ending number 2. But this time, I need to have the holy glasses on. So slap on Holy Mail, put my Moonstone back on, and have the glasses on. And actually, we're going to turn the sword off. It's very important that we don't have that. There you go. And now the dialogue's going to change a little bit.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
Ah, you son of a... Get hit! Ooh, Jesus Christ, for that hurts.
Magnificent! But now feel my unbridled wrath.
It's over, Belmont.
So the war between humans and vampires finally ends here. What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone? My time on this world has come to an end.
Alright, and Richter's dead for a second time.
So you made it.
Alucard, how is Richter?
And Maria's here.
I'm sorry.
I see. Thank you for stopping him. Do you suppose that this too was fate?
So your journey is over as well, then?
No, not until I learn what caused Richter's madness.
I understand. Well then, may the gods guard you along the way. Farewell.
You as well, Alucard. Goodbye.
And that was ending number 2. So Alucard just just reinforms on what Richter was saying, and then we kill him and Maria was there. And it turns out we only had half of the puzzle. Alright, but now it's time for us to actually get the true turn of events. Let me see, make sure I'm not missing anything important on the map. Nope, just blocks I need to fill in.
I've been waiting for you.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
Alright. So what we have to do is ignore Richter, hit that orb. Yes, Richter's gonna hurt us pretty bad, but focus on the orb. And there we go.
You've defeated me, but all is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand.
The Shaft's demonic behind was still alive. So he was the reason why Richter was acting nuts. And we're in a world of trouble because here comes the next part of the game.
No. What have I done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard? The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont? That was over 300 years ago.
No time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
And now it's time to do the second half of the game. Yep, so everything we've been doing thus far was only half. Alright, welcome to the inverted castle. So this area works exactly like the original castle. The only difference is it's upside down. So that means maneuverability is going to be a lot harder, so get used to misting and vampiring around a lot. Or platforming around a lot and using your super jump. But the castle is also filled with brand new items. As well as brand new enemies and bosses, and also traps. Yeah, that's the royal cloak. Slap that right on. Which is beautiful. Then I wish there wasn't a stronger cloak that comes up later. Because blue is my favorite color. And I like this cape. And that's the first of the new enemies, the Yorick. But yeah, this is the part where this game got a crap ton of popularity. Because a lot of people did not know about the inverted castle. Because word of mouth got around like, hey, did you get to this part yet? Or did you fight the enemies and the bosses in this area? And just natural word of mouth just spread, and here we are. And it took me like weeks to find this. Because I didn't have like a strategy guide or anything. I just naturally had to play and learn and find this stuff by myself. Nah, crap. Gotta keep going. Oh, the Sword of Dawn. How strong is this? It's two-handed. Summons Dawn Warriors. No, it just summons minions. I don't need it. That should come this way. Alright, library card. Which warps us back to the librarian in the normal castle. So be careful with going back to the librarian. Because if you want to get back to the inverted castle, you have to come all the way back to the castle keep. And use that teleporter. Okay, so we got two pathways. We can either go through the chapel or go through the clock tower. Oh, lightning mail. Well, either way I go, I'm gonna have danger. That will do the clock tower. And it's gonna start us off with a boss fight. Ah! I can't jump, I forgot that wind smacks me against the wall. Ooh, get off me, get off me. Oh, I forgot, yeah. So, we got the Ring of Vlad. So, to get the true end of this game, we basically just have to make a beeline to the clock tower area that we met Maria to get the holy glasses. We go there to actually take on Drac, but the doorway is actually sealed. And thanks to Shaft's evil behind creating this version of the castle, the original Castlevania 1 bosses are actually in this castle as well, and they are guardians of the Flag Relics. There's 6 relics, 6 bosses. We find them, kill them, get the relics, and go to the clock tower, open the main door, kill Drac. But like I said, this version of the castle, not only is it hard to maneuver around because it's upside down, but the enemies hit like trucks. And there's a bunch of new ones too, like the Bomber Knight. Gotta get the moon ride. Nice, I'm gonna come around this way. Because like I said, the traps hurt like crazy if they touch you. So not only do I be careful and mindful of where I'm going, yeah, I think those bombs at that state do like 30 damage to me. Ooh, careful. Yeah, it's a giant risk coming here first. Well, it's a giant risk going here or the chapel. Like, they hit you with the challenge, like, mad early. But like I said, once you start getting through and you start getting access to stronger items, you'll be okay. Nah, get out of here, you damn Dawn Knight. And there's a health up here. Phew. Alright, cool. Phew. I was about to say, please don't touch me. I wonder if we could beat this game tonight. Oh, and the damn Medusa hits with me here. Oh, ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to cough. Oh my god, if you don't go somewhere. Alright, cool. That clicked. And I am not too sure if, actually, you know what? Let me turn off the sword so he doesn't hit the gears. I keep doing this till I hear a click. Got it.